Our voices have got to speak even louder this November. I mean, when you think about it, especially if we want to be able to keep advocating for our students. The November election is critical, absolutely critical, to the future of our schools, to the future of our union family, and to the future of our state. I've said it before, I'm going to continue saying it. You're the people in the locals, you're the people talking to those building reps, you're the people that are dealing with these issues right in classrooms and schools every single day. After billions in state budget cuts, it's pretty clear that we've got to pass Proposition 30, the Schools and Local Public Safety Protection Act, and it's time, really to take a stand for the revenues that our students and communities deserve. Prop 30 will also stop $6 billion in cuts that are definitely headed our way if Prop 30 fails. The other thing is that it funds local public safety so that our communities have the police and fire protection that they need. It helps balance the state budget, and it makes the wealthy pay their fair share of taxes. Tax fairness and changing our tax system is something else that we've talked about for a long while. Like, what are we going to do about it? And this initiative may not go as far as we would like. It may not give us everything. We may not have all that we need for our students and our schools and our communities, but it's a very good first step. It's a very good opportunity to begin that conversation around the tax structure and tax fairness. We have to lead that charge. We have to lead that charge. You've seen the damage done by the cuts. It's no surprise in the past 4 years, our schools and colleges have lost billions of dollars. More than 40,000 educators and education support professionals have been laid off. 40,000. California ranks 47th in the country in per pupil spending, and our class sizes are among the largest in the nation. School libraries are closing, and students can't afford to go to college. We need to educate our friends, we need to educate our colleagues and our neighbors. Really, we've got to educate everybody whom we touch about this proposition and what it's really there for. Do you know it's the only funding initiative on the November ballot that prevents deeper budget cuts and provides billions in new funding right at the same time? And that billions in new funding, we're talking about smaller class sizes and up-to-date textbooks and rehiring educators and, limiting those tuition hikes. All that stuff is the only initiative that does both. It targets income tax hikes on the wealthiest amongst us. And here's the interesting thing. If you're in a household making less than $500,000 per year, you don't pay a penny more. I mean, this is really going after the wealthiest amongst us, and the quarter-cent sales tax increase actually expires within 4 years. It provides funding for public safety, for health and human services that are so important to building strong neighborhoods. Strong neighborhoods. What's that about? Think about it. Our kids don't live at school. Our kids live in communities, and they live in neighborhoods. And all of a sudden, we have an opportunity to help all of us, all for one and one for all. And finally, to ensure that the money really does get to students and local communities, all of the new funding, not part of it, not just a percentage, all of the new funding goes directly into a special account that the legislature can't touch. It goes into account, it mandates annual audits to ensure that the new funds are not used for state bureaucracy or administrative costs. We have got to come together, and we have got to get this proposition passed. That's one of our challenges.